Hey, everybody, what's up, Welcome to tonight's Success Connection. Super excited to have you here, super excited to have this opportunity to spend some time with you tonight and hopefully help you crush it online. I'm going to get my webcam turned on here real quick. There we go. Webcam should be activated now. All right, so webcam is on. We're all together. Want to say welcome to everybody here on the Success Connection. Man, I'm super excited to be here and thrilled to have all of you joining me. As I see, you'll always see me looking off to the side because it's where all of the GoToWebinar stuff is for me, so I can see all of you piling in, saying hello. What's up, James? How are you? Very cool. Awesome. So many people getting in. Well, listen. First of all, I just want to say thank you all for joining me tonight. Super excited about what we're going to cover tonight. I'm sure some of you saw the post in our Facebook group. We did finally get back into our offices and basically everything else that we'd had closed down for the ice storm, right? So last week was an anomaly in our lives. Anytime you see complete sheets of ice, like my swimming pool, you could walk on it. I did not dare try, but you could walk on it. My driveway, days after it quit with all of the this actual snow and rain, was this thick of ice, just totally crazy. And so obviously that presented some problems for us. It made it a little more difficult for me to be able to get up here and film the videos that I promised you I was going to give you. And so I was able to get those up yesterday. I think it was yesterday that I put them up. So all of you should be able to get those now. I'll give you the link for it anyway. We're going to kind of review where where we're coming from on this Udemy course thing today. So you're going to have a little more perspective if you're new on what we're doing, how we're doing it, why we're doing it, how it works, all of that good stuff. And then we're going to move on. So tonight is going to be actually the final night where we focus on these Udemy courses. And like I said, this was just something I thought I would throw in. It's lasted the first couple of months, but I thought I would throw this in and get this done for you guys because I felt like there's a lot of value in it. There's a lot of opportunity in it. My Udemy, and I'll show it to you, continues to make sales, continues to bring in money. And I'm not even I'm not doing anything, So it's pretty amazing thing. But I wanted to stop and I want to have a real talk with all of you real quick. A real talk real quick. I've got some unsettling news to share with our community, but news that I think will most definitely help put things in perspective for you, and maybe help you with some of the decisions you make in the next 24 hours, 24 days. It doesn't matter. The Success Connection, it's all about connecting with you, and it's not always about what lesson are you going to learn on the internet. It's sometimes life lessons, and sometimes it's just sharing, hey, here's what's going on. Here's what's going on in our lives, because I think it's important that you be able to see that life isn't always perfect. It doesn't matter what income level you're at. Money doesn't solve all problems. It sure can solve a lot of them, but not all of them. And to that point, a lot of you know Matt Klusman, who's our head of support. Matt's worked for me for since I started in this industry, teaching people, right? Selling my book on television. Matt was our head of support then, and has continued to be head of support for us, and just such an awesome guy. Has always done well, always treated you guys well. I know a lot of you see him active inside the Facebook group. I don't even require him to do that. That's not even part of his job description is to check the Facebook group. It's really just to do support tickets, right? Matt works really hard each and every day to help those of you that really want help, and not to be super jaded by the ones that just write in these ridiculous tickets, which he could go on for days with some stories from support tickets that just make no sense. But Matt's been a huge asset to our team and such an integral part. And just the other day, he was diagnosed with cancer. Which is a really touchy subject for me. I just lost my dad a couple of years ago to cancer, and so of course, anytime somebody around me that I care about has a diagnosis like this, it's very troubling for me, it obviously affects me in a way that's undescribable. But Matt was diagnosed with thyroid cancer. He will be undergoing surgery to remove it in the next couple of weeks. And I tell you this for a couple reasons. One, because our whole business, we don't run a massive business. We don't have 22 support agents. We have good people in support. We have people that are with us for 15 years, 10 years, 12 years, like Matt. And so in the next couple of weeks, when Matt is in for his surgery and his post-op recovery and stuff, support questions will be answered, of course, but it's going to be a little slower, because it's going to require me, it's going to require, maybe Josh, it's going to require a few others to jump in and try to take some of that load. So please bear with us as we go through this, right? If you're having a bad day and you're mad because something doesn't work or you can't figure something out, maybe before sending the scathing email to support, just remember who's on the other end trying to read that and what they're going through, Matt did ask me, I asked his permission if it was okay for me to share this with you, and he said it was. The only thing he asked was, please don't send any emails to the support box to him about this. If you'd like to post in our Facebook group and wish him well and all of that, then that's great. You can most definitely do that. Just please don't inundate the support box with it. As you guys can imagine, when you get information like this, it's so much better to keep your mind off of it and keep it on something productive, and that's what that's what keeps you going and keeps you from worrying. And so that's what Matt wants to do. He wants to work. He's in there working right now, and he'll be there tomorrow morning when you guys get up. Matt's going to be at work, but he is going to be kind of off and on for the next few weeks as he gets in here and gets this cancer taken out, and then we see what his prognosis is and what he has to do post-op to make sure it stays gone. Obviously know that we support Matt. Anything Matt needs, whether it's time or whatever, we'll make sure that he's taken care of. So Matt's got a great doctor, he said, and we feel like Matt's going to be just fine. But I think it's an important lesson. Matt's a young dude. He's got kids and wife and family, and I think it's an important lesson to all of us that like we got to slow down in life a little bit, right? And we've got to focus on the things that are important to us. We've got to be acutely aware of what's happening around us, right? And each and every day, live it to your fullest. Do the very best that you can with that day. There's a lot of those country songs, right? I think Tim McGraw had one or something that said, live today like you're dying, right? Live like it's your last day on earth. And I truly believe that we get so caught up in the motions, caught up in just living life, that we forget to live life, right? And so I know I open up a lot of times with these speeches and these things that you can do to be a successful entrepreneur and make more money and be more driven and have more momentum and build more confidence and all of that. And that's all great, you know, but I really think sometimes it's important to remind you all, you know, to actually, you know, live life, right? Like actually live life, because, you know, the crazy thing about this is that we don't ever know what's coming our way tomorrow, right? And we don't ever know what we're going to be able to do, not going to be able to do, what opportunities are going to present themselves, you know, at a later moment, right? And I think that it's important for each one of us to kind of to slow down and take today for what it gives you, right? Take today for what it gives you, and embrace it, right? And so for me, you know, that's what I try to do each and every day. I try to appreciate the day, right? It's not always about grinding. It's not always about how quickly can I make money. Sometimes it's just appreciating the small things, right? And I think that's super important. So we're all of course, very hopeful that Matt's going to make a quick, swift recovery. And you know, I don't like to bring somber and sad moments to you. I like to lift you up and inspire you. You know what I mean? But I think it's also inspiring to realize that, you know, that we all have obstacles in our lives, and we can tackle those obstacles. We can overcome them. You know, Matt can tackle this. He can beat this. He can win. And so can you in anything and everything that you do. You just have to commit, right? You have to commit to winning, commit to doing it right, commit to putting in the work, right? Like, for instance, Matt with this cancer, I mean, he could just lay down and say, no, thank you. Well, he wouldn't win then, but he's gonna have to put in the work. He's gonna have the surgery. He's gonna have to do the radiation. He's gonna have to do the work, right? And that's the way it is with anything in life when you want to win, right? So do the work and just embrace every single day for what it is and what it brings to you, and be thankful that you have it, right? Because we never know when it's going to be our last day. There's been many times I've gotten on this Success Connection after I lost my cousin to a motorcycle accident 2 hours earlier at 26 years old. You know, after I lost my dad, you know, now Matt has cancer, and just there's been so many, you know, things like that it's got to tell you, it's got to show you that, you know, things happen in life. Life isn't always perfect, but you get to choose what to make today, right? So make it a good day, right? And that's my lesson to you before we start our actual marketing. So again, please don't send any messages to Matt in the support box. He asked me to please ask you not to do that. But if you want to tag him in the Facebook group, feel free to do so. If you want to send him some positive vibes, prayers, whatever works for you, I'm sure Matt will take all of them and embrace them and be super appreciative of the outreach and the support as he goes through this. Right. So with that said, let's jump into something a little less maybe a little less sad and emotional. We'll jump into some of our marketing stuff, right? All right. So what we've been doing, okay, and I'm just gonna draw this out for you. So what we've been doing, for those of you that are new, is we've been putting courses on Udemy, okay? Udemy is a platform where lots of people will come to Udemy and they can search, okay? And then that search brings up courses, okay? So search brings up courses. So Udemy is designed to do nothing but bring people who are looking for information together with people who are providing information, right? Courses. And so it's not hard to see how that can be very profitable for you if you have courses, right? Okay, so if you have courses. Now, of course, you guys don't really have a course, right? Well, what we did was we created you one. So then I basically created you a course on email marketing. Okay, now I had given you 3 videos, but now there are 6 lessons, okay, that are available. So 6 lessons that are available. All right. And so let's take a look at that real quick, what that looks like. So this is the inside of Udemy, okay? And this is our email marketing 101 for beginners. So if we just edit this course right here, you guys will see that my curriculum pops up and you'll see lecture 1 with the video. This is the common terms video. This is the opt-in page video. This is the lead magnet video. So we've already got this done. Now, the question is, okay, Anthony, well, how do we add to this, or how do we create more? So watch this. We have already put this together for you on your Success Connection assets page now, okay? You will notice that the Udemy email marketing course, I'll zoom in just a touch for you there, okay? All right, so the Udemy email marketing course, all right, is right here. Now, I added these 3 videos for you. So basically all you're gonna wanna do is when you get this, and we'll give this to you tonight, okay? So you're gonna wanna click on the word video right next to this, and it's gonna bring up the video, okay? So the video's here. Then you're gonna wanna click on this download button, all right? So the download button is important. When you download this, it is perfectly acceptable to download this HD 1080p version of this. You don't have to download this massive size. So you can just download the next to the bottom one, right? So just click download, all right? And then it's gonna download this video, boom. You can see that it's downloading it onto my computer. So what you'll wanna do is go through here and download these 3 videos, okay? So I'm gonna click this one, click download, let me get it. And then I am going to click subject line video. I'm going to download it. All right. Now, once I have all my videos downloaded, you're going to want to get the notes, okay? So you're going to want to get the one, the actual notes. Is everybody good with that, right? Let's see. Okay, very good. All right, I see everybody say good. Okay, so you're gonna wanna get the notes. So the notes are simple to get. Watch, you just click on the notes here, okay, and it brings up all of these notes. So you kind of see what all we have in there. And then you just click this button here, and this will allow you to download, okay? And so then you're just gonna download this to your desktop or to wherever you want to download it. So what you'll do is you'll download the notes for each one of these, okay? So this way you have the notes, all right, and you have the videos, and you've got them downloaded, all right, because you're gonna have to upload these into Udemy. So when we come back here, to Udemy, all right, into our curriculum, we need to add to it, all right. So how do we add to it? Well, it's real simple, all right. We're going in here. You can see that we've got one of these. We're just gonna click this little plus button over here, and of course, we're gonna add a lecture, all right. So this is email marketing for beginners dash basic sending strategies, okay? And we're gonna add that lecture. Now, once you add the lecture, you've gotta add some other stuff in here. So the first thing we wanna do is add content, all right? So you click add content, and then it asks you, what do you wanna add? I'm gonna tell it I wanna add a video, okay? Now, it says I have to select a file from my computer. Kind of makes sense, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select one from my computer real quick. All right. So basically what you're going to do is you're going to select the one that you, let's see, basic sending strategies. I'm moving all of these over and then I'll reshare it. It's on a different screen. All right. So maybe this will let you actually see it. Let's try. All right, so you just click select video, and it's going to bring up all the stuff, right? And you can see here's the one that says email marketing for beginners, basic sending strategies. So I'm going to go in and upload that video. And as you can see, it's going to upload this video, okay? So it's going to take it just a second. Now, while it's doing that, I can go on and upload another lecture, right? So I'm going to type in email marketing for beginners, and then I'm going to type in something else, right? So subject line techniques. How about that? So I'm going to go in here, add this lecture, go to content, click video, and then I'm going to select a video, and this is, I think, subject lines here. Yep, this is subject lines. All right, so here's my subject lines, boom. All right, so I'm gonna upload my subject lines. And just like that, I've got my subject line video uploaded, okay? Now, once these get uploaded, all right, and this is the super important, I think, anyway, part about this, okay, is that once you get these uploaded, all right, and this is kind of the, I don't know, I mean, I think this is kind of the I would assume anyway, the best, maybe the best route to go is once you get this done, all right, you've got like the basics uploaded, right? So you've got a couple of these uploaded. And by the way, it's probably not a bad idea to, you know, for me, I'm jumping around, I'm kind of upload one, then come back and to upload another one. It's not a bad idea to do one at a time. The only reason I'm not doing one at a time, you know, the only reason I'm doing it the way that I'm doing it is because, is simply because, let's see, I'm adding this in here. It's simply because I'm trying to get all these uploaded for you while I'm live, right? Which obviously can take a little bit more time. So please note that it is kind of better practice to just do one at a time, okay, versus doing what I'm doing, which is uploading a bunch at one time, okay? Okay, so let's pull in our copywriting one. So let's see, we finally have this uploaded. It takes it a second because obviously I'm uploading pretty big videos, but this one is now, they're both processing, right? And so what we'll do is we'll go in here and add another lecture, and this is email marketing for beginners, copywriting explained, right? So this will help people with adding copy to their emails. So we go in here, we click video, we select a file. Here's the one, well, that's not it, this is it. Email for copywriting, boom, we upload that. Okay, so what this means is we have all of our videos uploaded. Now what we can do is go back in here and we can add resources. Look, on Udemy, your real goal, okay, and this should be everybody's real goal, is to get good quality feedback, okay? Like you want you want people to give you 5 stars, 10, you know what I mean? Because that's what's gonna help you rank up, if you will, on Udemy. So the more you can give people, the better. So like for instance, resources. This is the basic sending strategies resources. So what we can do is we can click on resources and we can say, hey, we want to give them a downloadable file. We can select a file, and then let's see, the subject lines. This is the sending strategies. So what you'll do is you'll upload this. This is the file that I gave you of the notes. So we downloaded all those notes. We're going to upload those notes as a like a resource for people. Here's one on subject lines, right? So I'm going to select here, and I'm going to find the notes on subject lines. Okay, I'm going to upload that, and then of course here's the copywriting one. So I'm going to go to resources. I'm going to select files, and let's see, I'm going to go right here to the copywriting. So now I've put together a really good course. I've got 6 lessons, okay? So 6 lectures. I've got videos. I've got all of the notes and everything. And by the way, for those of you that are new, check this out. You get all of this tonight, right here. Boom, completely free. Now, you might be thinking to yourself, okay, Anthony, but why? Like, what's the real purpose of this, right? So let me see if I can log into my other account. This is one I created just so I could show you guys how this works. Let me log into my other Udemy account so I can show you what it looks like. All right. All right. So this is my Udemy account. And you can see that this month I've earned $48.24. So I've earned, less money this month, obviously, than I earned last month. But I haven't run any promotions. I've been really busy, so I haven't opted into any of the promotions and things that Udemy allows you to opt into. But nevertheless, I've still made $48.24 this month, which isn't really all that bad. If you look at performance, you can see I've had 13 people that have enrolled this month. I've made $250, okay, and I've gotten 6 ratings this month on this particular course, right? So you can see that all of this, and this is what I want to encourage all of you to look at, is that all of this was completely free. Like, I haven't spent a single dollar on this. So if it earns me, like we said, $50 this month, if it earns me $100 this month, if it earns me $1,000 this month, it's all free money to me, right? It's 100% free. So I don't care. Like, I'm happy, you know what I mean? And that's what I want you to see, is you could upload 20 courses to Udemy. And if they're all making a measly $50, right? Just $50, that's $1,000 a month for 20 little 6 lesson long courses, right? Not a whole lot that you have to do in order to win with this, right? So that's the reason why this particular method, when I looked at it and when I thought about it, I was like, man, like this is something I want to teach my students because it's simple, right? And of course, we've done it for you. Now, I've also done another course for you. So I'm going to walk you through setting up another course right now because I filmed one on Instagram. So I filmed the basics of Instagram, how to grow your Instagram account, all this stuff. It's 6 lessons. And remember, our goal, and I'm going to try to, let's bring up my whiteboard here. All right, so our goal, right, is sales, right? So this is our goals, our goal. We want to make sales. But this is our path. First, we're going to create the course, which we've already done, okay? Second, we're going to launch for free, okay? Which means you're going to put this course onto Udemy completely free. Next, we're going to wait, okay? And what we're looking for is reviews, okay? We want to get a lot of reviews. When you put a course on Udemy for free, people will click it constantly. You'll get thousands of people to click on your Udemy course, right? Just thousands. And you're giving it away for free, right? But once you get those reviews, which give you ratings, then we swap to a paid course. Because guess what? Now that people see these reviews, okay, they're more willing to spend their money to buy the course. And that's how this strategy works. I left my course on Udemy for quite some time. As you can see, if you were to look, let's see if it shows me all of my reviews. It shows some of them. And some people are not as nice, especially once they start paying for your course. They don't give you like as many, I guess, good reviews. Like for instance, this person apparently says my course description wasn't very accurate. You know, like literally there's nothing promoted in this course because there's no links in it. So this person's just wrong. You know, like how can this person say, you know, how can this person have great comments about it and another one see it completely different? It's because people all see things differently, right? You can't make everybody happy. That's the old adage here. But if you look somewhere on here, it tells me, yeah. So we have 7,322 students that have enrolled in this, okay? But what we have right now is, you know, for instance, if you just look, 13 this month, right? Well, that's not a very many, right? It's because we got a ton when it was free, right? And then now we just continue to add and add and add and add and add to it. Does that make sense to everybody? Yes? So you start off for free, you get a ton of people that'll buy, or not buy, but access the course, and then you come through. Now, you can always add descriptions. Descriptions are not bad for each one of these lessons because I'm quite certain that you guys can figure out how to write a description about the, you know, common terms for email marketing. I'm going to save you the time of watching me type all the descriptions of what each one of these lectures are, but I do feel it important that you actually, you know, do this, right? Okay, so we've got that. So you've got this particular course ready to go, right? Then what you can do, all right, is you can come through here and you can look like, remember I told you your course landing page. We talked about this last week where we talk about, you know, putting information in here and making sure it's very accurate for your course description and all of these good things, and then putting in course images, right? The course image is very important. Think about your course image almost like you think about your thumbnail on YouTube, right? It's super important because it's the only visual that somebody really gets about your product before they buy it, okay? So it's super important that you, you know, that you do a good job with that. If you're not a graphic designer, go to Fiverr and pay somebody $5 to do one of these for you, okay? Simple as that. It's very, very, very easy to get this done. You should be able to get this done in 30 minutes on Fiverr. It just shouldn't be, it just should not be a difficult thing, right? It should be very, very easy to get that. And then of course, you go in here and set your pricing. You're gonna set it to free, okay? Promotions, of course, since it's for free, none of this stuff really necessarily matters. Course messages. So you can add messages into here. And look, what you really can do in the course messages, all right? When somebody comes into your course, you can send a welcome message and just say, hey, I am stoked you're going to take my email marketing strategies course. Put this together to hopefully help you succeed as an email marketer online. Looking forward to your feedback, right? And then when they're finished with the course, hey, it looks like you finished my email marketing course. I hope you enjoyed it. Feedback and ratings are always appreciated because it does help me reach more people with my training on Udemy. If you have some time, please leave an honest review for me. Thanks. So something like this, right? And now you're sending these messages to people both when they join and then when they finish, okay? And this is pushing people back to give you some kind of feedback because you need the feedback, right? And then always remember to click that save button, okay? Because the save button kind of hides up here. You can forget it and then you lose all your work, All right, so that's the save button. This allows you to get everything that you've got. And now, basically, I could publish this course. Now, I'm not going to publish the course for obvious reasons. I'm not going to compete with you, so I'm not going to publish this one. But you could publish this course, and then what happens is Udemy looks through it. They make sure it looks good, and then boom, you're good to go, and you can come right back in and start seeing people taking your courses. Pretty cool, yeah? All right, now here's the cool part. I have finished an entire Instagram course for you as well. I know I told you I was going to do 3 courses. I just ran out of time. I lost 10 days of time being able to film, and I just simply can't get 3 done. But 2 is good, and I can add a 3rd one in over time. I filmed the Instagram one, as you can see here on the screen, video and notes. So now you can basically take the entire Instagram course, upload it onto Udemy, and now you have an email marketing course and an Instagram course, 2 courses that you can put on there that you can generate revenue and sales from completely free. Now, one of the things I did tell you guys, let me pull this up. One of the things I did tell you was it's very important to think through some of this. If you can film your own content, okay, to add into these courses, it's great. And the reason that it's great is because you can add in like tricky little things that help you get leads from this. For instance, you could film a lesson that says walking you through a landing page, an opt-in landing page, right? And then my vision of this is you say, okay, I want you to go to this website address with me right now, and I'm going to walk you through this funnel, right? And you send them to your opt-in page, right? And then you're showing them in the video. You're like, all right, here I am on the opt-in page. Now I want you to go here with me. Now put your email address in this box while you put yours in, right? Submit. Then show them the thank you page and say, okay, now this is what the thank you page looks like. And as you can see, we provide this free book up here, but then there's this link to this down here, and you're teaching, right? Udemy, they screen these because you're not supposed to sell anything to anybody, right? Outside of necessarily Udemy. But listen, I've gone through a lot of these courses as I've been kind of putting these together for you, and almost everybody does it. There's tricky little ways where you can tell people to go to your opt-in page. So now what happens, you leave the course for free, you get 10, 15, 20,000 people that are going through this course, and they're opting into your email list, and now you can promote stuff to them forever. And they're free leads, right? And I'm just telling you right now, you can use Udemy to get free money, basically, by putting these courses out, and they promote it. When I say free money, understand that I mean that, like, you're not having to spend any money to make it. It doesn't mean that you didn't have to spend some time, some effort, all that. It's not like just, free cash. You're having to do something, right, by filming a course and putting it on there. But the reality is that you don't have to spend any money on marketing. So you can put some courses on there with the idea behind giving away free and then flipping them to a paid model. But you should also try to put some courses on there that stay free forever, right? As long as you've got those modules, every single module, every lesson should be taking people to one of your opt-in pages, telling them how they can opt in to get, the free book, and showing them how it works. It's almost like you're teaching them by walking them through it, right? So you open your lesson and say, all right, listen, the best way for you to understand email marketing and list building is to walk through this process with me. So what I want you to do is go to your web browser, and I want you to open up this website address, and you give them yours, right? Now, you'll see this landing page, and then what you can do is break the landing page down. You'll notice there's a free book up here, and there's all these bullet points, right? And you kind of talk about the landing page, and you say, now, go ahead and put your email address in the box that you see on the page. I'm going to put mine in, hit submit, right? So people are going to be following along. Now they're giving you their email address to see the next page because they're following along with you. This will get you so many leads, right? Just so many leads. And so then you can do leads by category. You've got your Instagram course. Send them to an opt-in page that's going to put people on a list that you have of people that are interested in Instagram. Then you've got your email marketing course. Send those people to another list, right? To a different landing page, different opt-in page. Use a different page in the lesson you add to this. I couldn't do that for you because guess what? I don't know what website address you would need, and there's thousands of you, right? So that lesson is not a lesson I could add in for you, right? But you can add it in for you. And I want to encourage all of you to add it in, because when you do, you now can get so many subscribers on your list and for free. If you had, imagine if I had 10 of these courses, that this one did 7,600 free subscribers or free people, but imagine if I had left it free, I probably would be up to 10,000 by now. So what if I had done 10 courses? That's 100,000 people that would have gone through my course. Let's just say only 20% actually went through the course and did anything. I would still be getting 20,000 email subscribers of people who are looking to learn. You know, in my case, it was affiliate marketing, right? In your case, it would be email marketing or Instagram. Think about that. That's an incredible number of free leads. To get that many leads from say Facebook would probably cost you in the neighborhood of 200 grand if you're good, if you're really good at Facebook ads. Think about that. That's how powerful this really can be if you commit to it and you add it as part of what you're going to be doing, right? So I just want to reiterate the importance of it, and why I stopped, going through some of our funnel training and started going through this. So if you're a new student, I forgot to mention this at the beginning because I was just kind of, a little flustered. If you're a new student, the Success Connection, this is not a training about Partner with Anthony or the Ambassador Program or Inbox Inner Circle or any of that, right? Like, this is a standalone training where I'm teaching you standalone stuff. Like, here's how to do something that makes money on the internet. This is a completely free opportunity for you to learn what's working, what I'm seeing work for me right now, right? And then I share it with you, okay? I build a lot of stuff for you. I give you a lot of things, right? So we're going to be switching back to talking about funnels, the hidden funnel, just a couple of really cool, really cool things that are coming up. Let me just kind of give you guys a breakdown of what I see coming up here on the Success Connection. Let's see here. Let me see if I can't get you this. This is what's coming up on the Success Connection. So next week, we're going to start our hidden funnel. Okay, we're going to start our hidden funnel. The hidden funnel is just a strategy. It's a technique. It's epic. It works really well. It's like a hidden funnel within a funnel, and it's all for list building, right? So list building is key. We are going to focus on email list building for the next 4 to 6 weeks. Okay, so for the next 4 to 6 weeks, we're going to focus on email list building. I'm also going to bring a friend on to show his email list strategies. So, I've been doing some more of my podcasts, which has allowed me to connect with some of my buddies that I really haven't talked to in a while. And I was talking to one of them the other day, and he's killing it with email too. Like, he's doing really, really big numbers with email marketing. And I'm always looking for ways for me to learn too. And so I asked him if he would teach me some stuff. I'm like, hey, well, show me some of this, that, and the other. And he was showing me what he was doing. I was like, dude, this is dope. Like, I'm going to do this. So I'm like, I'm going to implement this. And I was like, do you mind teaching it to my students? He's like, no. And so I'm always at least going to inquire. You know what I mean? I've had Tyler Devin come on here before, who's just a huge CPA marketer and has made tons of money with it. I've just had a slew of people come on that you would never otherwise see. You would probably never even know who they were, and you would never have met them if it wasn't for me and my connection. And that's what I want to bring to you. So I'm going to bring a friend on in a couple of weeks. We haven't nailed down the time yet, but he's going to start showing you some of his email list strategies, because the next 4 to 6 weeks, our goal is going to be to focus on email. Okay, you can use these Udemy courses to get email addresses, and you're going to be using the Udemy courses to get email addresses until you've got enough free people in it that you swap it to where it's a paid course, right? Our goal, so let's set a goal, right? Goals are good. Our goal is everyone gets to, let's just say 500 new subscribers in March. How about that? How would you guys feel if we set a goal as a community that all of us are going to generate at least 500 subscribers onto our list in March? How many of you feel good about that? Just say yes. Okay. We're going to have contest. We're going to have subscriber contest. Okay. Each week with $500 giveaways. So what we're going to do is each week we're going to have you guys post, and this will start next week. So don't worry about it this week. We want you to focus on getting your Udemy course launched. But we're basically going to have you guys post in the Facebook group screenshots of your autoresponder account. And whoever gains the most email subscribers each week is going to get paid $500 for the next 4 to 6 weeks. So if you're out there gaining subscribers and building your list, you got a chance to win $500 that you can dump right back in to build your list even more and build your list even more. How many of you like that? Yes? Is there any benefit in that for me? No. It doesn't matter. It's not about me. It's about you. It's about keeping it fun, keeping it cool, keeping it engaging, and keeping you engaged, because that's how you win, right? You know, and I win when you win. Because if you're winning, you're going to show up here, you know, you're going to keep coming back. Maybe I have a new email course in the next 5 years, you know, you'll probably buy it. You know, if I'm helping you win for free, then you're probably going to be excited about, you know, about getting some other courses. So it's a long game for me. The more I help you, I've already seen it. I've been doing this for 6 years. The more I help you, the more I give money away to you to encourage you and to inspire you, you know, the more you support me and the things that I do. And that's the way it should be. It shouldn't be a one-way street. I should be helping and supporting you too. And I am. So that's what's coming up in the next few weeks. Now, also, obviously, next week, we're going to give away $100, but you have to post every day in the Facebook group, and it has to be legit post. And by the way, I just want to point something out to everybody, okay? And it's super important. And I know I rant sometimes on here, and I apologize for that, but it is kind of my show, right? So I guess I can't. I have a zero tolerance policy now for the bullshit in our group, right? I banned personally probably 8 people this week. If you get in our group and say, it doesn't work, and that's your comment, like that's your post, you're getting banned, because that's a stupid post. What doesn't work, right? Somebody made a post last week, earlier this week, and said, I got banned before I've spent 13 grand, but I haven't even made $100, or I've made like $100-ish or something. First of all, we didn't ban anybody from anything. You can't be banned from our group if you're in there posting in it. We don't charge 13 grand for anything. And so it's just stupid. Like, use common sense. Don't get in this Facebook group and just make half comments, right? Like, even the people that reply are like, hey, like, what broke? What did you get banned from? Facebook? That doesn't have anything to do with Anthony. That's not Anthony's fault, right? So it's like, use common sense, post intelligent stuff, right? Think before you press send or post, right? And think about how it's going to look and how it's going to be perceived. And then do good, right? Get in that Facebook group and do good with each other. Like, listen, we've got so many opportunities inside of that Facebook group. I see people helping people every single day in the Facebook group. And this is the link to it right here, go.thsc.com/group, right? If you go to that Facebook group, I'm telling you right now, there's just so many opportunities for you to be able to connect with people that are trying to help you, right? And that do want you to do better and that are posting things that are intelligent, right? So please go to the Facebook group and engage, right? Just don't go to the Facebook group and make dumb comments, because I'm going to ban you if you do, because it's just waste of time. It starts a my dad used to call it, forgive my language, my dad used to call it a shit show, right? It just starts this like, where just everybody's commenting about how dumb some people are, and it takes away from the point of the group. The group is so that you can connect with smart people, you can help each other, and you can inspire each other, and we're going to keep it that way, okay? Now, with that said, this course is ready for you to launch, and so is this course, the Instagram training course. All of this is located here, okay, in your Success Connection Student Resource Center. So you'll see when you come to this page, I'm going to give you the link in a second. You can join our Facebook group by clicking this button right here. That's super important. You're going to want to join the Facebook group right away, because that's how, of course, if you post every single week or every single day in there until next week, you qualify to possibly win $100. Nick picks a winner at the end of every week and tags you in the Facebook group, so be looking for that. You also should follow me on YouTube. You can click this button right here. I'm pumping out now 5 YouTube videos a week, so I've gone up on my YouTube post. So click here, and of course, subscribe to my YouTube channel and keep in touch with me there. And then if you don't have ClickFunnels, you need to get ClickFunnels. Right now we're talking about, we're really talking more about this Udemy course, right? But we just wrapped that up tonight. We've got 2 courses you're gonna launch on Udemy. Everything else is ClickFunnels. Everything else is funnels, and it's funnels that we build for you and then we give to you, right? And so it's very important that you have ClickFunnels. This is a link right here to get ClickFunnels completely free. If you have the Partner with Anthony course, you can go in there. I think it's less than $3, and you can click to get ClickFunnels. Like, there's plenty of opportunity for you to get ClickFunnels. The point is, you need to get ClickFunnels now so that you have ClickFunnels and you can download all these businesses that we built, right? So this is a free trial for 2 full weeks to ClickFunnels. Make sure you take advantage of it. All of these right here are different businesses that we've built for you. All these download buttons right down through here allow you to download workbooks, PDFs, funnels, complete funnels, images, ads, like everything. Like, we build entire businesses for you. So if you're new, spend some time on this page tonight downloading some of these businesses, because you can go through each one of them, launch as many as you want. They're all yours completely free. And of course, if you scroll all the way to the bottom, which is what you're going to want to do first thing tonight, you can click on all of these video buttons here and download the videos, and then you can click on all of the notes buttons and download the notes. So you can download the entire email marketing course and the entire Instagram course and have all of this literally uploaded onto Udemy tonight and ready to go. That's how fast you can actually make this happen. How many of you are excited about that? Just say yes. Okay, I see lots and lots and lots of people saying they're excited. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So the question is, how do you get to this page? The answer is, you go right here, go.thsc.com/funnel, and you type in the password Udemy. This is the last week that the password will be Udemy, by the way. All right, so to get your funnels, to get your videos from Udemy, or the videos for the course that you're going to put on Udemy and the notes for the course that you're going to put on Udemy, you go to go.thsc.com/funnel, and you type in the password Udemy. Okay, the password is Udemy. All right, so that wraps up things tonight. Listen, guys, I want to thank all of you for being here. My phone was alerting. I saw some people already wishing Matt well in our Facebook group. I just want you to all know that I appreciate you. I thank you for being here. I'm always humbled by how many people show up here to listen to me on a Thursday night. Not my best night. Not anytime I have to talk about something like that, it's just such a sombering moment. But I will tell you this: Matt is going to do fine. We're gonna help Matt in any way, shape, or form that we can. And I'm sure that Matt and his family will appreciate the love, support, and positive energy that this whole community sends for him as he kind of embarks on, this short little journey that he's got to go through. But we hope, pray, and truly believe that he's going to be just fine, right? And that's why it's important, like I said, for each one of you to know kind of what our team is going through, right? So that if you're depending on them for help, you understand that, hey, maybe right now is a little touchy, but they'll be good to go soon, right? And words matter, so use good words, right? Because they matter to people. So I want to thank you all for being here. Hope you have a great weekend, a safe weekend, a fun weekend. Like I always say, do something this weekend that other people aren't doing. That's work on your business, because the name of the game is having an edge. It's being ahead of the game. It's being ahead of the crowd. It's knowing before somebody else knows, right? And you can do that when you're putting in the time, the work, and the effort while other people are not. So work a little bit on your business, and I look forward to seeing you all next week right here, same place, same time on the Success Connection. Take care, everybody. Good night.